Yeah, it reminded me of like when we first started with the HBA. My daughters were participants of that too. We were washing dishes, cleaning, catering for all our events and stuff like that. Now they're all grown up, but we go way back. So there's
They
a
can
lot.
always continue helping us.
Oh, I know. Welcome to another episode of Get Real Estate with Liz. And today I have a special guest and friend of mine, Frankie. Frankie, can you tell us who you are and a little bit of your background of what you do? And
Sure. Pues más que nada, gracias. Thank you for the invite.
De nada.
I appreciate it. Me llamo Francisco Ramirez. Soy
That's his full name.
Soy residente aquí de Paso Robles y soy también el presidente ahorita electo del the Hispanic Business Association, que es también la Asociación Hispana de Negocios. ¿Qué es la traducción de eso? Viene siendo una cámara de comercio aquí localmente que fue fundada en Paso Robles.
¿Y hace cuánto tiempo que fue fundada, para los que no saben?
Okay. La asociación tiene en existencia desde, voy a decir, 2012, que fue fundado por 4 mujeres. Y soy orgulloso de ello, de estas 4 mujeres. Y luego ellas se juntaron y me invitaron a un café. Según, vamos a probar un cafecito. Tengo que presentarte a unas amigas. Y después de eso surgió y creció esta agencia, esta asociación de... ¿Por qué? Porque la gente preguntaba, ¿dónde voy para esto? ¿Dónde voy para aquello? Y no sabían dónde ir para cosas y dónde ir a conseguir ayuda para negocios, para hacer diferentes actividades. La gente no sabía dónde ocurrir.
Y la verdad que sí, porque muchas de las veces las personas no saben cómo asesorarse o dónde preguntar por ciertas cosas. Por eso vino la HBA. Y la HBA, ¿para quién es realmente? ¿Es para negocios, para cualquier persona? ¿Quién se puede participar?
Muy
¿Quién puede
buena
participar?
pregunta, gracias, muy buena pregunta. Sí, es para todos. Se llama Hispanic Business Association y la traducción viene siendo una cámara de comercio en sí, pero no nomás gente de negocios están bienvenidos. Tenemos a gente que han sido, no sé si te acuerdas de Richard Benítez.
Yeah, of course.
Él no tenía negocio y él como persona, él quiso ser parte de esta asociación y ayudarnos a crecer. Él nos ayudó mucho a crecer como organización de HBA. So you don't have to be a business owner.
Right.
You don't have to have a big fortune. You can be just an individual that wants to be a part of our association
That wants
and
to give
help us
back
grow.
and grow. Yeah.
Yes. And you don't have to speak Spanish. The name is Hispanic Business Association because that's what they came up with, these 4 ladies, when they got together and founded this association. But anyone and everyone is welcome. You don't have to be speak Spanish. You don't have to be Hispanic. You don't have to be Latino. We invite anyone and everyone. We have members right now that are all the way from Shandon, San Miguel, all the way to Ventura.
Oh, wow.
And so we're not limited. It's the translation is, a Chamber of Commerce.
Right.
But most Chamber of Commerces are
Limited.
City-based.
Yeah.
City-based. And we are open to accept anyone and everyone. Like I said, from Paso Robles all the way down to Ventura, we have a member in Ventura. So we are not just city-based. We are open to anyone and everyone that wants to grow with us and wants their product or business be promoted y ayudarles a crecer, a promover el negocio o lo que ellos están promoviendo.
Y también es como resources también, ¿no? Like como si yo necesito un abogado de inmigración, por ejemplo, I can reach out to you instead of like trying to Google it or, try to find somebody que ya viene recomendado, ¿no?
Muy bien, recomendado y que alguien que nosotros sabemos y conocemos localmente para que no sean, hay que tener mucho cuidado, para que no sean
Mucho
estafados
fraude,
y que la gente no abuse de ellos. Porque hay mucho de eso, especialmente ahorita, en lo que estamos ahorita pasando. Hay que tener mucho cuidado, hay que hacer tu tarea. Buscar las referencias de esa persona profesionalmente, qué es lo que han hecho, a quién atienden y realmente sí hacen lo que dicen o nomás están abusando de nuestra gente ahorita que está necesitada y está buscando ayuda.
Se aprovechan de las circunstancias, básicamente. Hablando de eso, tuviste un evento, de HBA tuvo un evento donde participó con el consulado de Oxnard.
Correcto.
¿Cuántas veces al año hacen ustedes eso?
Sí.
¿En qué les beneficia a nuestros seguidores para que ellos sepan?
¿En qué? Pues es para servir a nuestra comunidad, a nuestros connacionales mexicanos. ¿Qué es lo que es el consulado mexicano? Ellos son una oficina del gobierno mexicano que ayudan a nuestra gente a conseguir documentos, pasaporte, identificación, birth certificate, acta de nacimiento. Y la mayoría por X causa o no la tienen o ya se les venció, porque es la mayoría de cosas que ya está vencido. Así que ahorita tienen una cita con inmigración o tienen una cita con el DMV y el DMV te pide de tener una identificación del gobierno. No necesariamente de Estados Unidos, pero que sea de gobierno. Algo legal que ellos pueden usar.
Correcto.
Y eso es lo que ocupa el DMV para procesar, para que la gente vaya a agarrar sus licencias, porque es importante que la gente haga y vaya a agarrar sus licencias.
Es importante tener licencia para...
Te ayudan con un ID, un pasaporte y acta de nacimiento, que es lo que te pide. También si tienes una cita con inmigración, ya si empezaste el proceso o apenas vas a hacer el proceso o ya tenías algo que está procesado y te dijeron, hey, necesitamos verte otra vez y necesitamos ver tus documentos una vez más. Y si ya la primera vez que fuiste lo tenías, pero ahora ya se pasó, entonces necesitas un pasaporte nuevo que sea corriente. Y es lo que ayudan. Y nosotros como the Hispanic Business Association les hemos ayudado ya por años. No más esta vez pasada, que fue en febrero. Gracias a Dios hemos tenido buenas relaciones y estar muy bien en contacto con ellos. Nosotros como Hispanic Business Association, lo que nos comprometemos es ayudarle a ellos a agarrar un lugar que lo puedan usar aquí localmente en Paso Robles. Y también ayudarles a organizar que vengan gente de diferentes agencias, de diferentes recursos que nuestra gente puede usar. El Departamento de Salud, Dignity Health, que es nacional. Y luego también vino esta vez también el State Department Labor Board de Sacramento. Vinieron y estuvieron allí dando información de lo que son las leyes laborales para todos. Sin importar, su residencia legal o no legal. Pero es información que gente tiene que saber. ¿Sí dije Departamento de Salud?
Sí.
Ahí estuvo el Departamento de Salud. A veces usan ellos mismos ese mismo día para poder dar vacunas que no se dan en todos los lugares. A veces tienen ellos vacunas y los traen y los dan ese mismo día que están allí. Vienen por 2 días, agendan las citas porque es importante que la gente sepa que tiene que hacer cita. No antes, los ven ese mismo día. Porque ellos también tienen que planear. Necesitan traer los documentos, tantos pasaportes necesitan hacer, porque vienen desde Oxnard, son más de 3 horas.
Y eso también es importante porque la gente te estás ahorrando el camino hasta Oxnard o Los Ángeles o Fresno o en otras áreas. O ellos vienen aquí local y no tienes que preocuparte de raites o cosas así.
Correcto. Sí, gracias a Dios hemos tenido buena comunicación con el consulado mexicano de Oxnard. En otras veces, como te digo, ya tenemos mucha existencia aquí en Paso Robles. De 2012. Hemos hecho...
I've been a part of it too.
Exacto.
For a long time.
Hemos hecho ¿cómo se dice? Fundraisers.
Right.
Recaudar fondos para regalar becas. Y hemos regalado becas para gente que gradúa localmente de las escuelas escolares aquí, de lo que le decimos la prepa en inglés, aquí es la high school. So, después de la high school hay muchos gente latinas, hispanos que van y tienen las ganas, pero no hay ese poquito de apoyo financiero.
Financiero.
Así que nosotros hemos podido hacerlo, recaudar fondos y regalar becas a nuestros graduados aquí localmente. Y queremos seguir haciéndolo.
Este año pasado fue la primera vez que también donaron dinero, no nomás para universidades, sino trade schools, ¿verdad? So, esa es otra cosa muy importante porque hay muchos estudiantes que la verdad ir a una universidad es muchísimo dinero, pero pueden hacer lo mismo en un trade school donde pueden hacer electricistas o diferentes cosas. So, esa es la oportunidad que dieron esta vez.
Correcto, para tener entrenamiento que es mucho más corto que 4 años de estudio, que tampoco no es fácil.
Es correcto.
So,
y no mucha gente ayuda a esos estudiantes. Se enfocan más cuando van a ir a una universidad más grande. So, eso es muy importante que el HBA está haciendo este año.
Exacto. Y uno de nuestros ¿cómo se dice? Miembros que ha sido apoyado, nos ha estado apoyando por mucho tiempo, es la vinetería, que es también el sponsor hoy, pero dale un poco de props. Se llama Sculptero Winery. Es de la familia Frankel. Tengo el honor y el placer de conocerlos. Yo trabajé con el Dr. Frankel cerca de él. Y ahora les ayudo a promover el vino, que está bien sabroso, rico y divino.
¿Y nos trajiste uno?
Sí, claro que sí. Aquí hay una botellita, le traigo un kilo. Pero simplemente esta botella de Viognier es un vino blanco y lo mandamos a un, ¿cómo se dice? Contest.
A un concurso.
A la Feria del Estado de California. Y ganamos varios premios. Uno de ellos siendo el mejor en la región del estado de California. Y doble oro. Y eso no se consigue muy fácil. Muy fácil. So, estamos orgullosos de ellos.
Y ahorita que ya te tenemos aquí, ¿nos puedes dar poquito de esta foto? ¿De quién es esta persona?
Claro que sí, claro que sí.
Obviamente yo sé, pero es importante para que nuestros seguidores sepan.
Ese es el señor Uga. Y no me preguntes cuál es su primer nombre ni cómo se llama. Yo así lo conozco y todos los demás así los conocemos allí en la vinetería. Como saben, en Latinoamérica, no nomás en México, se usa mucho los apodos, a nickname. Right. It's not always their name, or, you know. It's just what they're known and what you start calling that person. Y él es el señor Uga, que yo siempre lo he conocido. Así también tuve el placer de conocerlo. Y es el modo de que esta vinetería, de todas las vineterías que yo conozco, que les dan honor al trabajador, al campesino, al que está allí day in, day out, sun in, sun out, working the fruit, working the vineyard.
Holidays.
Yes, every day. And it's a way of paying homage and saying thank you to the worker that works the fruit,
right,
that makes the delicious liquid inside this bottle.
Right.
You know, and I don't know of any other winery that does that. It says thank you to their worker that helps them, produce that great wine.
Yeah, it's a complete package, basically. You have the workers, winemakers, everything, all complete.
Something else that they've been doing that this is a family-run business. Okay,
which really quick, they've always sponsored our events too in the past for the HBA for Dia de los Muertos, which now, Frankie, you're going to talk about. Our first event in the city of Paso Robles Park.
Right.
The city of Paso Robles at the city park. But yes, they were one of our
initial sponsors
and, for all the
time.
HBA.
they've always, like I said, they've always been there with the Hispanic Business Association, being a member and helping us when we do events.
Right.
We did Dia de los Muertos at the winery, which we've done
for the past
forever.
Years.
And I can gladly say we're the first Hispanic organization that has started and promoted Dia de los Muertos. And then after that, then we had more people start doing it down south.
Right.
But because I remember we did Dia de los Muertos, nobody was doing it around in this county. And then also Dia del Niño, nobody else was doing it. And now everybody else is doing it, which is great. I'm excited because that's what we're about also with the Hispanic Business Association, is to promote Hispanic culture and heritage and let other people what we know and what we're about also.
Right.
Sharing
our passion, our culture. Yeah.
And then also there was one time where they had a new ambassador from Mexico at the consulate, and they asked us if we wanted to do a welcome home to California. And we did, and they let us use the winery as a venue, and we did a celebration there for one of the Mexican ambassadors that came to be a part of the Mexican consulate. And we celebrated them there. We showed them what Paso Robles was about, had them do some tasting there at the winery, and with the winemaker, who is also the son of the owners, Paul Frankel. He is the winemaker now, and under his direction, we've been having great wine being produced.
Right. And then his wife and his son, everybody's all a participant of everything here in Sculptura. Yeah. His son is also there in the mornings, at nights. Something else that they do with this bottle, with this particular label of Héroe, is in the back of the bottle, they also put the picture of all the ones that worked during harvest. So I am not just the promoter and the sales pitch for this Sculptura winery, but I've been there also at 3 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning, harvesting and picking fruits, helping them, because there's been times I didn't know that.
There's been times where staff's been low.
Right.
I mean, they've been trying to talk to the contratistas y no ha habido la gente. So he was like, Frankie, can you come by? I need some help. I'm like, yeah, let's go. Let's do it. He's like, and then I said, what time do you want me there? He was like, 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning. I was like, what? He's like, yeah, that's when I need you. I was like, okay, I already said yes, so let's do this. And we were there bright and early.
Oh, wow.
And his son was there too. He showed up and helping us, pick out the leaves from the fruit that's being picked. And it was a really, really, really fun experience.
Yeah, it reminded me of like when we first started with the HBA. My daughters were participants of that too. We were washing dishes, cleaning, catering for all our events and stuff like that. Now they're all grown up, but we go way back. So there's
they can always continue helping us.
Oh, I know. Well, I do. I'll make sure that they continue to.
Yeah.
But Frankie, another thing, we were kind of piggybacking on the Day of the Dead. So can you tell us what happened this last October for Heritage, Hispanic Heritage Month? We did get recognition with the city of Paso Robles finally for the first time in forever. But can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yes. That was that was a great experience. We did a co-host. We did that with collaboration of the Paso Robles Downtown Main Street Association with Norma Moy and the rest of the staff there. And that's how we ended up doing this Dia de los Muertos celebration at a public location that has never been done here in Paso Robles. We've always done it privately. We're at Sculptura Winery because they've always been gracious enough to let us use the venue, which is beautiful. If you haven't been there, they have beautiful sculptures.
We recommend it.
Beautiful art in the front, inside the winery, and now in the back they have brand new sculptures. they keep adding more.
Oh, wow.
So make sure you go. But I am sorry. But yes, like I said, we've been doing Dia de los Muertos before, but this time, for the first time last year, 2024 in October, we were able to do it at the Paso Robles City Park, open to the public. It was free, just like in the past. It's always been free, with collaboration with the Paso Robles
and everything.
Main Street Association. So it was great. We had ballet folclóricos. We had Aztec dancers. We had delicious food from different vendors, local people. Oh, it was great. And we had some also comida oaxaqueña. A lot of Mexican restaurants don't always have that, but we had some clayulas that were there also by one of our vendors. And then also Oaxacan ice cream, which is a treat because you don't always have that. Ooh, I didn't. I got some.
Next year.
Yeah. And it's just delicious because it's actually the old school way of making ice cream that, I've heard here they call it charred, which is how they make Oaxacan ice cream. It's still old school, is charred, is doing it by hand. And mixing it and turning, the salt with the ice.
Oh, wow.
That's how Oaxacan ice cream is made. And it's a complete different taste, different flavor.
Wow.
So
I'm gonna have
delicious.
to try it.
Yeah.
I totally missed out on that.
Oh, next time you try it, it'll make your mouth water.
Wow. Yeah, no, thank you to all our sponsors and vendors that participated in that event. That was a great event. I had our pastor, Tony Ramos, that went and said a prayer for all of us. We do that too, when we did Mardi Gras. Richard Benitez was one of the main, I would say the one in charge of the Mardi Gras. The first time we walked downtown Paso Robles with our beads and all that stuff, which kind of was yesterday. And it was kind of bittersweet to remember that we had the King's Cake, and that was one of our biggest fundraising event early on the HBA. And so we're faith-based, so that's very important too. And then, so Frankie, I know I kind of mentioned it, but can you elaborate how important it was for the city of Paso Robles to give recognition, not just to us, but another organization as well, for the Hispanic Heritage Month?
I don't have words to say to that, but it was a tremendous honor to receive that from a recognition from our local government, city of Paso Robles, that you don't get every day.
No, you don't.
You don't get every day. And like you said, we've been around since 2012. And
when Frankie was Santa Claus at the hotel.
Yes.
Remember?
Several times.
I was like,
you girls always coerce me to do different things for the community, which I love.
Right.
I love. I'm a people person. And if it's for the kids, let's do it.
Right.
I'm for it. But yeah, I mean, to have the city nowadays give a recognition for something that we've been doing for years, but now to say, oh, there's this organization, we want to say thank you for doing this activity at the city park, open to the public, free to the public, and a way to promote our culture, our existence of the past, and explain to people what Dia de los Muertos is. It's not something bad. It's not voodoo. It's something that we grew up within our culture, where we celebrate death. And what is death? Death is a part of life. We live, we're born, we live our life, and then we die. But that is a process of life. That's part of life.
Yeah, the only thing that we have certain for sure.
Yes, like Abraham Lincoln said, taxes and death are always
going
to happen.
Yeah.
So I mean, it was good to show people that we celebrate Dia de los Muertos to commemorate and remember those of us that have left ahead of us, and we is just a way of remembering and sharing that with everybody else. There's altars that are done, and there's certain things that go and are part of the reason the altar gets done. And we explain, and it's not just I put a photo up, but there's a certain significance, a certain history to the altars that we do.
Yeah, that was a great honor. So, and Frankie, can they reach you? How can they reach the HBA to be part of the HBA?
Oh, good. Well, we're on Facebook. The Hispanic Business Association has a Facebook link, but also they can always reach out to our CEO, which is Maria Elena Garcia or Maria Garcia, and she is always available. And we put her number, her cell phone number, pobrecita, on all our flyers and all our communication. But definitely reach out to us at Hispanic Business Association on the Facebook page, or also you can reach me, Francisco Ramirez, on Facebook page. And I have a skull on mine instead of my face, una calavera.
Why is that?
Exactly, perfect. Because, like I said, we celebrate Dia de los Muertos, and my mother had always installed that celebration of Dia de los Muertos. And now that my mother has left me, 9 years ago, she passed away. Okay. And I put that in there in remembrance of her, in her memory, because Dia de los Muertos was something she taught me about and installed in me. And that is why I have it on my profile.
Yeah.
Profile picture was in remembrance of her, my mother.
Oh, there you go. So there you go. Follow the Hispanic Business Association on Facebook or Instagram. Frankie's the president. I'm the membership director, so you can always reach out to me as well.
That's right.
And Maria, the CEO, as well. So anything inspirational, anything that you want to tell anybody out there that's going through something, or just business-wise, anything that you want to share?
Yes. If you have a business, or if you're going to make a business, if you're going to start a business, don't forget, part of having a business is, and it's not just doing what you like, what you want to do. Like a lot of, restaurant owners or businesses, oh, this is what I'm doing. This is what I'm crafting. This is what I give out. This is what I sell. Well, part of that is not just doing that. But part of that is also, you have to be able to share that to other people. You have to be able to network and go and promote. And that's what we do within the Hispanic Business Association, is help that business or that individual promote so that they're able to succeed in whatever business they're going to do. Because if you don't network and if you don't promote that business, then you're not going to grow.
Right. I always say, don't be like me. I'm an agent. I would say, don't be a secret agent. Nobody's going to know that you're a real estate agent unless, you're out there.
Exactly.
Hustling, working, showing your face.
And that's what we're about with the HBA. It's promoting, it's exposure, and connecting you to other people. Oh, so-and-so. Oh, yeah, that, that lady, she knows how to clean. Or I have room over here, or different businesses. It's about connecting, networking.
Right.
Es conectarte con otra gente de negocios que están haciendo negocios, y aprender de ellos y trabajar con ellos y convivir. Y conviviendo las experiencias de diferentes negocios, es como vamos a sobresalir y a promover
y ayudarnos,
más a cada uno.
Yeah. Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, basically, anytime that somebody, if you're top of mind, como si me dicen, necesito house cleaning, ya tengo fulanita, sutanita, whatever, Okay, I need un abogado. We just sign up another attorney, So there's just, the ability to be able to provide those resources, and then vice versa, No nomás nosotros, sino entre la gente que son miembros se pueden recomendar uno al otro.
Y es lo que es una recomendación de alguien que tú conoces. You know, so-and-so usó a esta persona, sabe esto o puede ir aquello para esto. Y así es como podemos ayudarnos a crecer y a sobresalir. Es apoyándonos y recomendando y estando, ¿cómo se dice? En el loop.
Yeah. Ok, pues ya saben, asesórense and be out there. Don't be a secret agent. Don't be hiding. Promote your business. Let us help you guys be out there as well for networking. We have mixers.
Yes.
The next mixer is next week,
Correct.
I believe, on the 13th.
13th of March, and it's every second Thursday at 11:30, and we use the Board of Realtors building on Riverside, that meeting room that they have right there.
And they provide lunch. So if if that's your lunch period, you don't have to worry about lunch. Just pay a fee as a donation fee, but you get lunch there as well.
Así es.
And knowledge.
So ahí los esperamos. Sí, nosotros nos vemos como una asociación cada segundo jueves del mes allí en Paso Robles, en la Riverside. Y por favor, vean, busquen en Facebook Hispanic Business Association o a su servidor Francisco Ramirez. Yo siempre lo pongo y lo promuevo y lo pongo allí otra y otra vez para que la gente se dé cuenta.
Para que se den cuenta de las cosas que van a pasar. Cuando viene el consulado, cuando hay eventos, cuando hay los mixers, toda esa información está ahí.
O también cuando nos dan información de la ciudad, del condado, estamos promoviendo todo para que la gente sepa y se comunique y sepa.
Ok, perfecto. Ok, pues muchísimas gracias, Francisco, por venir. And thank you, everybody, for joining in. Let me know if you guys have any questions, any concerns, anything you guys want to talk about. I can always bring him back and see, we can talk about specific events or anything like that. So thank you very much.
Thank you.